Today, the question is simple. Hi. Well, sorry. Hello. I was thinking of you guys. Sorry, I was thinking if you guys could help. I've been going through some stuff, and it's kind of hard to speak to anyone because lately I've been thinking very much about unaliving myself. Okay. Um, this is a very dire kind of conversation. And first of all, I feel very privileged that you even have put us onto something very personal, because this is a very, very personal situation.
True.
And for you to have gotten to that point, I can only imagine probably nothing is working out in your life. And unfortunately, with all the pressure on social media, with all the pressure in life, with all the pressure from school and work and relationships, as in there is so much unending pressure. And I read somewhere a quote where someone had said, I think, let me just, for like 1 second, let me read that quote to you because I feel like that quote kind of summarizes my thoughts on this particular conversation. The quote says, Nairobi has a certain perpetual urgency,
Yeah.
a restlessness, an agitation, a tension, a certain uneasy vibration that hovers around. You don't realize it or feel it until you step away. Everyone needs to take a regular break from the city, even if it's just for 24 hours. And I think I will dwell on you do not realize it or feel it until you step away. I think it's very, very important for you sometimes to step away from an environment you're in, step away from a mental space that you're in, step away from all of this congestion that is going on in your mind. Because unfortunately, it's all in your mind. And the only thing you can do is change your mind, especially if you're thinking about something as crucial as your own life. Do you know how important your life is? Do you know how valid you are and valued you are, not just by the people in your family, even if they don't? You're a value to the community, you are a value to the nation, you are a value to the world. Like, how many people have gotten to almost the end of their rope only for them to discover something miraculous?
True.
Marie Curie, I mean, even what's his name, Robert Einstein, how old was he? He was practically gray all over when he discovered the law of gravity, or when he came up with the law of gravity. A lot of people are almost at the ends of their lives or the ends of their wits, and then something miraculous happens. Do you really want to be the one to break that before your redemption happens, before your aha moment, your eureka moment happens? I wouldn't do that. I
Yeah.
would honestly just step away from all that stuff that's going on in your mind. If you can, go to Geshagi, go somewhere where it's quiet and you can think. And not think about how horrible life is, but think about all the amazing things that there are in life. And if you still feel like this is a problem and you still feel like you want to unalive yourself, then talk to us. We will find you a counselor, someone to talk to you, someone to actually hold your hand. In fact, DM myself or DM Turi. We will physically, if we have to, come to where you are and we will sit down with you and we will talk to you because you are not alone.
True.
You will never be alone. As long as we are all in this earth, you will never ever be alone. So please don't. Please reach out. Please find some solace or peace. And if you really feel like you're at the very, very tail end, DM us. We will talk to you. Personally, baby, I'm taking this on.
Exactly. It is a bit unfortunate that you're going through all of this, and I really sympathize with you as somebody who has actually gone through depression, like been through it. And sometimes a lot of things are not making sense. But then somebody told me, why should you be the one to die? Why should you be the one to suffer when everyone else is causing this on you? Why should they get off scot-free? Why should their lives go on? Why should they prosper? And why are you deciding to be the one who's taking all the burden and taking all of the responsibility for whatever has happened? Why should I die and why should they leave, you know? So it just puts it into perspective of why should you be the one suffering for things beyond your control, you know? If you cannot control it, let it go. And I know it sounds cliche, but there's something about time healing wounds.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The things I used to stress over 5 years ago cannot even stress me right now. The things I used to be so worried about 3 months ago, I really just don't think about or see as a major challenge right now. So just give yourself time, you know. And you know, in that moment, when you're going through something, in that moment, everything feels so impossible. You're like, Jesus Christ, how will I get out of this? How will I deal with all of this? But let me tell you, you know what? You're not alone. We have all gone through this. We are still going through it. We're navigating everything. We're just living life as best as we can. And we just hope, as you are, you know, figuring things out. It's part of the process. It's life. Sometimes it's going to be difficult. It's not always going to be rosy, unfortunately. But it is what it is, you know? And I'm sorry, I laugh when I'm nervous. I laugh when it's too serious and I don't know how to diffuse the situation, but that's just how it is, okay? We hope you find a bit of encouragement from what we've told you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.